If you're a woman over 40, I'll bet that in one point in your life, you've said, I'm not photogenic. But here's the truth. It's not a fact, it's a belief. And I know that because I photograph women over 40 for a living, and almost every single one of them says that. I'm not photogenic, or you got your work cut out for you, or I'm so awkward in photos. But in the first 5 minutes of our shoot, after I've helped them get the right clothes, get in the right pose, show them how to smile and how to relax, I take the first shot with my camera and I turn it around so they can see. And they go, is that me? That's not me. Do I? Wow! How did you do that? Or sometimes they cry. So I know it's got nothing to do with how they look on the outside. It's how they perceive themselves. Most women think that being photogenic means you're naturally pretty or you've been gifted with the most beautiful award. Like some people just have it and some people don't. But being photogenic isn't a look. It's a skill and it can be learned. Now you might be thinking, my niece is photogenic, my daughter is photogenic, they're so photogenic and I'm not. And they might be, but it's either they're comfortable in front of the camera or they've learned how to be comfortable in front of the camera. It's about learning how to pose, how to create angles with your body, and how to feel comfortable when a camera is pointed at you. It's body language, it's confidence, and knowing that anyone can be photogenic. And I don't like using that term anyway because I think it's all subjective, but that's just what we're using. So here's the real reasons why women think they're not photogenic. You've had bad photo experiences before. Yearbook photos where everybody looks great and yours don't. Hiring a wedding photographer who didn't know how to pose a bride. Cringy glamour shots from the 80s. Or someone took a picture of you mid-laugh like this and they posted it to Facebook and tagged you. So you thinking that you're not photogenic is actually based on bad lighting, bad angles, a fake or forced smile, random people with a phone camera not knowing what they're doing, group photos where everyone looks frumpy or like they're at a funeral, and then you think, this is what I look like. Reason number 2, you tense up and feel awkward and don't know what to do with your hands. This is partly your nervous system. You freeze up, and it's just like if you're nervous about public speaking. It's the same thing. You're holding your breath, your shoulders are up, and you suddenly don't know what to do with your hands. And it's not because you're awkward. It's just that you haven't been shown how to pose right. How can you pose and look good when your body is stiff and frozen? So one thing that helps is breathing. Just keep breathing and don't hold your breath. And relax your shoulders. I felt mine were up a little bit, so relax your shoulders. And this is a funny one, but stick your head out like a turtle. When you have your head back and smiling, it's going to accentuate everything under here and create a double chin. But when you have your head out like a turtle, like this, it will smooth this area out, elongate it out, and give you a sharper jawline and eliminate a double chin. Posing takes practice. You need to practice posing in a mirror, or better yet, set up your phone, set the timer, run back and do a pose and look at that photo with an open mind, an open heart, and with love and softness for yourself. Because when you have practiced and someone pulls their phone out, it'll become almost like second nature and you'll know what to do in that situation. And everybody will be like, oh my gosh, how did you do that? Show me what you're doing, you look amazing. Reason number 3 is you haven't learned how to pose for your body type. Everybody needs a pose for the camera. Everybody needs a pose for the camera. You can't just stand straight and expect to like what you see. Because the camera flattens you. The camera takes you, a 3-dimensional shape, and flattens you into a 2-dimensional shape. So you have to create angles with your body so the camera can capture you the right way and in a flattering way. And somewhere along the way, no one taught everyday women how to do this. I think we just expected this information to be exclusive for models and for Hollywood. But now everyone has a camera and we're just expected to look good in photos. So practice at home. Grab my free posing guide. I'll link it down below. But I will say that working with a photographer who knows how to pose bodies can change everything for you. It can change the way you see yourself in photos and in life. Reason number 4, you believe the mirror, but the mirror is a liar. Since we were babies and for our whole lives, we've looked in a mirror more than we've looked at photos of ourselves. Think about it. You look in the mirror at least 2 times a day minimum, and sometimes 10 times a day. Brushing your teeth, styling your hair, putting on makeup, fixing your outfit, taking that outfit off and changing into a new outfit, going to the bathroom at work, coming across a random mirror in a storefront. We look at ourselves more in the mirror than we do in photos. But the mirror is a reversed image of you. That's why I say it's a liar. It's not the real image that people see of you in everyday life. The mirror version of you is a flipped version. It's reversed. It's inverted. It's not you in real life. And that is what our brain has become familiar with. Me. That's me. That's familiar. So sometimes when we see a photo of ourselves, our brain doesn't register that as me. That's someone else. It just doesn't match up to the person they're seeing in the mirror, the person your brain is seeing in the mirror. And so then you see a photo and you go, why does my face look like that? Why is my face droopy on one side? Why is my mouth crooked? Why is my face lopsided? And I had this problem too. I would look at a photo and wonder why I look so weird. So the way I healed that for me was to take selfies every day. But first I had to change the settings in my phone. On an iPhone, it's called mirror front camera, and I turned that off. And I took selfies every day, and I got used to seeing how my face looked on the other side, how my hair was parted on the other side, how my smile is just a little bit crooked on the other side. And I accepted it. I lovingly accepted it. And it was freeing. So now I can look in a mirror and I can look at a photo and I don't criticize myself anymore because my brain recognizes both as me. 5, you're comparing yourself to others. I know this one may be hard to hear, but when I hear someone say, my nose is too big, I hate my profile, my eyes are too small, I usually respond, compared to what? And they look at me and they go, I don't know. Or they say, compared to everybody. So we're comparing ourselves to a beauty standard that we have set in our minds of what proportions should look like. But when I take a photo in good lighting, good pose, and I get a really good, genuine expression from them, I turn my camera around and I say, what do you think? And they go, I don't mind my profile here. My nose doesn't look that bad here. And remember, there's so much fakeness online right now. Photoshop, AI, plastic surgery, filters. So go easy on yourself. Your features are what makes you, you. And people love you for who you are. And we need to love ourselves too. So if you believe you're not photogenic, I want you to hear me. This is not a personality trait that you were born with or that anyone is born with. It's a belief. It's a false belief. And that belief can be changed. I see it all the time in my studio. Women say, this experience has changed the way I see myself. So if you want help with posing, I have a free guide that I'll link down below. And I also have a mini posing course that I use real women, not models, so it's very realistic. And if there's a topic that you want me to cover, leave it in the comments because I'd love to hear from you. See you next time.